Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, 11, done. This is hot. 30 left. Red.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Done. This is hot. 11. 11. 30 left. Silver.
Lawrence now off the play action. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on 1st down. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
This time, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Rip, 23. Son, it's 11, Agate.
Here's Dowdle again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kill.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Take right open.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, run. Run, it's inside.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
They're throwing it. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, Ginger, attack.
Lawrence with it on first. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
2nd and 3 now.
11, hey, Lion. Here we go.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Great job. 11. Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. It's his running back. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 31, Lawrence to throw. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, son, Easy.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Go. Hey, Tomato.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
St. Just on the coverage.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working now from the gun. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. And lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Third and long for him here. Max on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets this one to Gadsden. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back for their first points of this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
I'll give to Dowdle. He's running left. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He picked up 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Easy. Read it 44. Read it 44. 30 left. 14, Lou. Lou. There we go, son.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Rip, 23. Soka, hot. Hot.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up third.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, Don, they said it's hot.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
On red. Silver.
Lawrence looking to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up third and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is third and 6.
Hey, run.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Lisa, 24.
Dowdle has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Hey, Lion. Think right open.
Under 10. Under 10.
Alert.
10.
Alert. Red.
Dowdle again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. There we go.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Pierce now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward. And
that's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So gain 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
41-yard line.
Here we go.
Inside, give to Dowdle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, it's hot. It's hot.
First down throw, Lawrence. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
This is Dowdle on second down. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Son, it's hot. Silver.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. Passes downfield, and away it goes. Pierce now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, go! Hey.
Now Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Runs around him. He's got space. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks' 19-yard line.
Lisa 24. Go! Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, lion. Soka, hot. Red.
On the draw, this is Brooks. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 6 yards.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Brooks. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Shot. Agate. Hot.
Lawrence throwing here. Coming in the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks, 21.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Pierce now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10. On their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rock on, lady. 70 Lions.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. I'll throw it. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserved that touchdown.
Seahawks, 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence vacates quickly left side. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Hey, Darn, they said it's hot. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, run! Focus, hot! Here we go.
Lawrence with it on first. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Throwing out to the left. Got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
They work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Working inside the red zone. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
First down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
He finds him right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Bronco 80, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
He's going to throw it again. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Phil.
Lawrence to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Red on red. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. They did it! He made the interception! Cooper to Gene in to pick it off.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
42. Jaguars 38.
Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard
line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. The right side hauled in by Komet. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Complete left side to Robinson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And goes to the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. Firing it deep, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Pete, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
All right, let's go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
On the red.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars needing 4 points. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Hey, hey, hey. Go, go, let's go. 11, Agate. Go, go. Red.
Desperation time here. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on. It turns out, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
11. Here we go.
Here he is to throw. That's Robinson on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 15 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Silver.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Fred on red. Son. Silver.
Trying it left side, Dowdle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Seahawks 42.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Pierce now on the return. Trying to break a return. Oh no, he lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
and 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route, complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First down, Seahawks.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Here we go. 18, Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 79 Bronco.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Here he goes. One final shot. Looking for an open man. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.